I am Rakesh. So in our last class we have covered replica set. So today we are going to discuss our Kubernetes deployment. Why and when deployment comes into picture, that is what I am going to explain now. Suppose you have a application and you have to deploy in it, then what you will do if I will ask this question? You must say like you will create 4-5 replica set, that's it. So my point here is, if a new version comes with some fix, like today we are deploying 1.0, tomorrow we will have to deploy 1.1, 1.2 like that. So if a new version comes and you have to deploy the new version inside the cluster, then what you will do? So here I want, you will delete, you can do one thing here, you can say I will delete the old replica set and I will recreate a new replica set with new version. Yes, that can be done. Then what is the use of deployment, Kubernetes deployment here? If downtime is coming, even in manual deployment we can achieve that. So what is the use of this? So Kubernetes is having one new controller object that is called deployment, and inside which the controller is there, that is called deployment controller. So what is the use of it? It will change or convert or upgrade your old version to new version with a strategy. It can be done through a strategy. We will cover the strategy concept in our next video. And the second point for the benefit of deployment is scale up and scale down we can do like we are doing in replica set. Okay. So suppose during or after upgradation of the version, if you find any error, you can do a rollback to your old version through the deployment. Okay. So here you can see in deployment basically we are using here a replica set, and here you can see here we have 2 part and here we have 2 part. So suppose here we have created the version v1 deployed. So next time if you want, we can deploy version 2. Okay. So in deployment we have features that we can do rollback to our old version, whatever version. If you want to roll back to just previous version, we can do it. Whatever tag, whichever version we want to revert back, we can achieve that through the deployment. And one more good features in deployment here is, when we are deploying a new version, the replica set of the old version will not be deleted. The only thing, the pod count will be 0 there. Okay. Means I will show you the start, the active, those point will be 0 there, but it will not be deleted. So if you want to make a rollback, then you can achieve that. So, this is the beauty of deployment. So, we are having two strategy in deployment. One is recreate strategy and another one is rolling update strategy. We will cover these 2 points in our next class. In this class, let us see how to create a simple pod, and we will have to upgrade the deployment version and we will roll back it once. This much thing we are going to achieve in this session. Okay. I have one master machine and two slave machine. I have connected with the master machine through SSH. Okay. In our last session, we had created a replica set YML. Just I am not doing anything without wasting our time. I am just updating the same replica set file as a deployment YML. Okay. So, let us edit it. Guys, about the strategy and all I will cover in the next class. So, here you do not have to do anything, just let us change the kind from replica set to deployment. Okay. And I think I do not need to elaborate the things, like first here the specification, it is we will have to put your container name, then image, then port, container port you will have to mention, and in template whatever the label will be there, in MATLAB the label should be same, the two here. So, that is why I have taken type equal to app. In template also label type equal to app I have taken. Okay. So, and apart from that the kind is deployment, and name will be RKJ web app RC. Okay. So, instead of RC let me change it. Let us save it. So, before that let us see the service that we had already created. kubectl get SBC. So, our service was there, so no need to change anything. Let us check if there is any pod running inside the cluster. kubectl get pods, no pods. Then check replica set, kubectl get rs, no. Check if there is any deployment, kubectl get deployments, nothing. So, guys, let us create our deployment. Okay. kubectl create -f, then your file name. Okay. Yes, our deployment has been created. So, we can see now deployment has been created. Then kubectl get pods. So, 3 pods you can see, and if you want to show the label, what will be the command? kubectl get pods hyphen show hyphen labels. So, you can see we have a label type equal to up. Along with that, guys, you can see another thing like hash equal to this, hash equal to this, hash. Why this hash? That is that I will tell you in our next class. Okay, otherwise the video will be little long. So in one class I don't want to cover everything. Okay, so service port is 31940. Let's load the page. 31940. Previously it was down as there was no pod running inside the container. So now you can see it's running. Okay. So now what we need to do, we will have to deploy another version. So for that, let me change the file. Here just make the 1.1 to 1.2. okay, I made it 1.2. so let's run kubectl apply -f, then your file name. Okay, now let's see kubectl get pods. You can see these are just started, and previously it was 1.1. let's reload the page. Yes, you can see now it is 1.2. okay guys, so this is the beauty of deployment concept. And here I just want to tell you one thing, guys. Let me suppose you want to see the rollout history of the deployment. How we will check that? Let's see. kubectl rollout history deploy, then your deployment name. Deployment name is this one. You can see we have deployed 2 times, 2 version. Okay, revision 1 and revision 2. So now we are in revision 2. If you want to go to if something goes wrong after the deployment, suppose after the deployment you want to roll back it. So in that case what you need to do, we have one command kubectl rollout undo deployment, then your deployment name, so that it will be revert to your just previous deployment version. Okay, so let's see kubectl rollout undo deployment, then your deployment name. Okay, kubectl rollout undo deployment, then your deployment name. So just before that, just see we have the version as 1.2. previously it was 1.1. so let's see, after executing this command we are going to get our previous version. Okay, so you can see rolled back. So now just see, just reload the page. It will take some time, just a second. Yes guys, you can see now it is 1.2. sorry, now it is 1.1. So through deployment we can do rollback in this way. Okay, so this is what I wanted to cover in this session. Let me overlook once again what we have covered in this. We created a deployment and we upgraded the version. Then if we find any problem, any mistake, any deployment issue or any functional issue, then what we did? We did a revert back by using the command kubectl rollout history deploy, then your deployment name. Apart from that, what you can do, you can also run a command. Now let's check once. Okay, history. Now you can see 2 3. Also if 4 5 deployment you have done and you want to go to a particular revision, how you will going to achieve that? So for that the command will be kubectl rollout undo hyphen 2 then hyphen revision equal to 2 then deployment then your deployment name. Okay guys, so this is what we did. You can see now version got changed. So if you want to go to a particular revision, then we have to follow the command kubectl rollout undo hyphen 2 hyphen revision equal to your revision name, then deployment, then your deployment name. Otherwise if you want to just undo, like same as control Z, when we are doing control Z to go to the previous things what we are doing. So for that you will have to execute the command kubectl rollout undo deployment then your deployment name. That's it guys. In our next session I will cover recreate strategy and rolling update strategy, and some other points I am going to cover in our next deployment session. Thank you guys. If you have any doubt, please put your comment. I will try to give you the answer. Bye.